Hey, I want to talk today about the new movie that will be coming out starring Zoe Saldana about Nina Simone's life. Nina Simone was an old jazz singer um, back in the 50s, 60s, 70s. She started off playing classical piano, and then she went on to play jazz music, mostly because she could not she was accepted to Juilliard, thanks to a lot of people that helped put their money up because they thought that she was a prodigy. A lot of folks where she lived at, she lived in North Carolina, they thought that she was a musical prodigy. So she was accepted to Juilliard in New York, went to Juilliard, and then I think a year later she applied to another school and she didn't get in. And, the speculation is because of her race. So she wound up doing jazz music. She winded up doing like jazz music in these little jazz bars and pubs and stuff like that. And it was the devil's music. Her parents called it the devil's music because they were very religious. So she changed her name to Nina Simone so that she could sort of like go under the radar. So eventually she was asked to sing. If she wanted to really make some money, she had to start singing. So that's how she started her career. So I'm doing this tidbit because I think that, along with a lot of people, Zoe Saldana was miscast for this role. Now let me get this out the way right now before I go rambling on and then I forget to come back to this. We all know how Hollywood works. Hollywood is not at all complicated. It's not complicated at all. So to get someone like Zoe Saldana, who has sort of like a lucrative career, acting career. She's been out there. She's done a few films. Everybody knows who she is. That's understandable because you're trying to make money off the film. And in a way, it's good because you want people to come out to the film and learn about Nina Simone. A lot of people don't even know too much about her. I didn't know too much about her myself. So, especially young generation, we really don't know, how great she was and what she went through. And as a black African-American woman, as an African-American woman trying to get a career throughout the United States, she traveled abroad because she was so sick of America. But we know how Hollywood works. We know that to attract the money, you get a star, a big star. But they really miscast her because there's plenty of actresses out there that could have played the role besides Zoe Saldana. Zoe Saldana is not even her complexion. What the hell? She's way off the mark. Way off the mark. And that is the argument. That's what everybody is so upset about because there's so many actresses that could have played the role and they chose to go with her. And a lot of people are saying because look at her. She's sort of like Holly, what I was talking about in the other video with Halle Berry. Not too black, not too dark. She's not too dark. And it really gets under my skin because Zoe Saldana, when she first came out, she used to play. She got cast in a few movies, a few black movies. I forget the movie. I'll put it down the bottom somewhere. I think it was Anthony Fisher, something like that. she played in that role, and I liked her. I liked her. I thought this was like, a new sister coming up on the scene until she did some interviews. And then I was like, dang, she not black. I thought she was black. I thought she was black and mixed with Spanish, Puerto Rican, something like that. So for her she didn't even say she was black. She didn't even identify with being black. What the hell? When I've been looking up stuff about this whole movie role, it seems as if she didn't start identifying as being black until around 2012, 2013. When she started, like, I guess they were filming for the movie. Now all of a sudden, I'm a black woman. But you wasn't identifying with being black back then. You wasn't identifying with being black back then. You didn't even want to admit that you was black. Now they have in her bio, if you go on Wikipedia, or if you go on, just go on in that, they'll say that she has some Haitian in her. I never heard that come out. Please show me an interview where she even mentioned that she was Haitian. I never even heard her say that. And a lot of people that defend her are saying, why so much hate against her. She can, she chooses to be, she doesn't want to be identified. She doesn't want to put color into her acting career. But she don't want to put color in her acting career. But she was so quick to get that role that any dark actresses could have got. That was a quality. That was a good. That was a good role. And it's like, it's very few roles for black actresses, period. And when you have this role that has a dark-skinned sister that is the star of the movie, this gives opportunities and chances for dark-skinned actresses to get these roles. So, I could just imagine when they were being sent out to the casting calls, even if they, or the auditions. I don't know if they even had auditions or if they just went straight to Saldana for the role. But, I mean, just imagine the opportunity, the hope that they felt, only to be sliced down when the role was given to this mixed actress. Not even mixed. She doesn't even want to identify as being black. She want to say that, it's color doesn't matter, when it does matter to these dark-skinned black sisters that can't get roles. It matters. And it's always going to matter. And it's mattering now because you got the role because you're not dark. You got the role because you're light. That's why you got the role. It's just sad because it's so many issues going on in Hollywood right now. And it's like, when we address the issues, then it's like we're being mad for no reason. But it's not just, okay, it was the Oscars that being so white and not enough roles for black people. And then people that's defending her are like, okay, she's a black woman. She got the role. No. Do your history. Because she did not identify as black until a few years ago. She didn't. She didn't want to. She wanted to be safe. She wanted to be accepted into the white privilege. She wanted to be accepted into that white privilege. So she wanted to walk real lightly on that black and white line. She didn't want to go there. My whole thing is the whole mask of being white and being able to play both sides. She has the choice to play both sides when these dark black actresses don't. You hate when people ask you about your ethnicity and it doesn't matter and it's a colorblind society, and then she'll even go as far as to start talking about being a woman and a feminist, as if you being a woman comes before you're being black. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because you're going to be black. You are going to be black, my child. She want to do it comfortably for her, and that's fine. But don't come along and snatch up a role that you sort of like condemned. You don't want to be identified as black, but yet and still You putting on this makeup to make your skin darker, way darker. I mean, she's not that dark. And she tries, and every time you see her, she looks white as can be. You know, and now she want to identify as being black. Now she want to say, I'm a black woman. And yeah, we could say the argument that she was just so frustrated. She just was like, I'm a black woman. Stop asking me these questions. Like, that's probably what she was thinking and she wanted to say. But no, you wanted to play black. You wanted to play white. And now this big juicy role comes up. Now you want to play black. Now you want to just slide on in there and push all the black sisters that could have played this role. They don't got no chance. You shouldn't have had a chance. You shouldn't have had a chance. They shouldn't even have been looking your way because you just didn't fit the role. You light. You got all the light, the white features. You got the small nose. You just, you know. Now, had you been identifying as black, then we would have been like, okay. But you wasn't. But you want to come in and you want to take this role and say, oh, you know, now you want to say you're a black woman. And it just sickens me to see, you know, the trailer and all this black fucking makeup on her. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous. That's ironic. Because even though you wasn't identifying as black, many people saw you as black. But we accepted what you said. It was like, oh, you know, like me. Oh, I thought she was black. Oh, okay. Oh, well. No wonder. Never going to be able to play both sides. It's always going to be someone that does not, that's going to be against you. And it's either you with us or you're not. So I'm you know, I'm not saying that I won't go see the movie. Because like I said, they probably, you know, got her into this position to play this role so that more people will come and see the movie. But it's such a slap in the face and it's such a step backwards to the dark-skinned sisters that are bowing for roles in Hollywood and they can't get freaking roles. They just can't. You know what I'm saying? They just can't. Because they're too dark. And you come in here and instead of just getting a black woman with the features and the hair. But like I said, you know, I will go and I will see the movie. You know, to support Nina Simone and her legacy, to bring her history to the forefront. Because Nina Simone belongs to us, black people. Us. Not no Spanish, not no white, black people. African American people. African people.
I think what you're trying to ask is why am I so insistent upon giving out to them that blackness, that black power, that black pushing them to identify with black culture. I think that's what you're asking. I have no choice over it. In the first place, to me, we are the most beautiful creatures in the whole world, black people. I mean, and I mean that in every sense, outside and inside.
That's us. That's Nina Simone. You know, so don't try to come and take these juicy roles. I mean, it's so ridiculous. Like, I don't even know what to say. You know, I'm just disturbed to see a black woman in black face. That's basically what it is. A black woman, she's identifying as black now, in blackface. How ridiculous is that? How stupid is that? When you could have just got a dark-skinned woman. So, you know, go out, see the movie. You know, support Nina Simone. Support Nina Simone's family. Because Nina Simone's family, her daughter wasn't that satisfied with it either. You know, she was, you know, saying how Zoe Saldana was too skinny. She wasn't wide enough. You know, look at her. She just... ridiculous. Just a ridiculous miscast. All right, y'all. So, you know, let me know how you feel. If you want to comment and stuff, you know, check me out in my next video. Peace.